Why have dinosaurs been extinct by Ryuichito? Mom, are you sure a proton and an electron are the same size? Yes. I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was an energy. He dug a hole in the soil. The mud is proton, and the hole is an electron. So they are really the same size and same weight, but plus and minus. Mom, proton and electron will be married. Yes, one day he met her and they are married and made their home sweet home. We call it a neutron. Mom, won't they fusion? No, because they are both plus matters in our world. Mom, I know a proton is a plus matter, but an electron isn't. Why? That will be clear later. Mom, why is the universe expanding? Yes, it's expanding, not exploding, like as Big Bang. Nowadays, the range where we can see is growing bigger and bigger. So we can see the space beyond the slowdown place. Now we can even see next accelerating place throughout a slowdown place. Anyway, our universe is in a sound wave. Mom, we are in a galaxy, aren't we? Then where is the galaxy? Our galaxy is on a connecting surface of two atoms, floating in the air over a big world where there is a sound. Everything there is 10 to the power 31st times bigger, so the time there is almost stopping. Mom, is our galaxy in an electron sea? Yes, we are in an electron sea, and an electron in the electron sea is the same as nothing. So electron's weight is 0. No, because we are also in the other bigger world electron sea. That means we are in the double sea. Yes, but the big world effect is 1/10 for one direction. So for three directions, the effect is about 1 per mil. Then our electron sea's depth is about 1 per mil more deeper than single sea. Then we are double electron sea, shallow and profound. Yes. Then why is the proton 2,000 times heavier than an electron? It's clear that both electrical quantities are the same, but plus and minus. Because of double electron seas, electron's weight is a little bit heavier than 0, more about 1 per mil of mass of real proton. You remember, a proton and electron are the same size, but just in appearance. The proton is 2,000 times heavier than the electron, only because of the double electron seas. Actually, the electricity may suggest the real identity of plus or minus mass. Now take a look at the weight graph again. This is the point of real 0. This is proton, the plus matter. This is the electron, the minus matter. Well, then what do you realize for the real 0? Guess what? A neutron? Good guess, but it's wrong. It's not a neutron. A neutron is here because as if a proton and electron are married, they are both plus matters in our world. Then they live happily ever after as a neutron. But if an explosion of supernova is extraordinarily huge and energetic, it could blast off even its own basic matter, electron C. And there might be a hole of C. Yes, that's a black hole. Yes, that's right. There's nothing but gravity. Why gravity? Because the real 0 point is the point half of proton. So the gravity of black hole is about half of neutron star's one. But the black hole has not only its own gravity, but also the electron sea's returning energy. That is almost strong as blasting energy. Since the blasted out electron C went back where that was, the repercussion event is causing our wrong recognition of gravity, so the black hole's gravity looks much bigger than the neutron star's one, just only apparently. And also in the black hole, a proton and electron can fusion and return to energy, since there is no obstructive matter, no electron C. Mom, why can't we see big world protons? Because they are too heavy to see. It's a matter. If a matter is too heavy, any right curve to avoid it. They are dark matters, so we can't see big protons or their big electrons neither. Ma'am, the effect is really just 1 per mil. No, it's not just, but approximately, because the big was big electron C is in the other much bigger was bigger electron C, and so on it succeeds infinitely. So we are in the effect continuing infinitely, but the rest is nearly zero. So the effect is almost 1 per mil. I'm getting confused. Can I ask another question? Ma'am, why are we alive? Why are we going to die if we stop breathing? Because we are destroying small galaxies where the living things in there will all die out. At that time, we are absorbing lives from there. In every second, while we are breathing, one small cell is killing trillions of people in every second. And we have trillion cells in our body, so we are killing trillion people in every second. Ma'am, why are the plants so much stronger than the animals? Because they are destroying 2 small galaxies at once when they are doing photosynthesis. So they are twice more efficient for living than the animals. You know, there are a lot of plants even in Fukushima now. They are amazingly strong, and like Yakusugi, some trees have been living for 1,000 years. Besides, even if you cut all weeds, they'll grow again and again strongly. They are so strong that there's no need to fight any war like human beings. Ma'am, what is life? If a river has no water, it's not a river anymore. Life is no different. We are killing trillion people in each second without any rest for self-living. Although we are sharing the gift of life, life keeps moving just like an eternal traveler. We are just middle station of streaming life. Life is only just a stream, so no one can possess any life. It's only streaming from the little world to the bigger world. No life can stay in any place. We are only just streaming forever. Ma'am, why do we have hairs only on our heads? Because we are one species of domestic animals for our predators, who have been breeding us on the earth from the beginning. They exchange their genomes to eat more easily. We also make nude animals, but they cannot come out naturally, since they'll catch a cold and die in nature. Ma'am, why did we leave hairs? Why did they leave hairs on our heads? It's for recognizing if that's expired or not, to eat deliciously. If the hair turned to white, that's expired. That's not good to eat. Once upon a time, there's a young Indian man who had an injury on his head and who had a white bandage on his head. Predators rejected him at the entrance of UFO. From then, all people wear white bandage on their heads. It's turban. Ma'am, why don't they come together as recent times? Because we are polluted by herbicides. If the herbicides come into our brains, we won't be able to distinguish what's enemy. So we might fight against any pollens or all muscular tissues, so to say muscular dystrophy, or we might cause a massacre with gun shooting. And our immunity system will be confused, so suffering cancer will increase if the predators eat us. They'll fall in the same hole. Ma'am, what's God? We are created by predators who changed our genomes for eating us easily, but naked monkeys will catch cold soon and die in natural. So our breeder had to teach us how to make our clothes. From ancient times, we've been calling the breeder Gordon. Gordon became God in English. And in Japan, the breeder's name was Kamyu. We called him Kamyu-sama in Japanese. And again, so we call him Kami-sama now. So the God was only a breeder who is a teacher of teaching how to make fire or something. Mom, why were dinosaurs extinct? Because their meat was hard and not yummy. So the predators shot the earth with a meteorite and destroyed the dinosaurs. After that, they began to breed human beings, since that meat is soft and very delicious. And for the domestic animals, they brought nude monkeys food too. For example, other animals and some plant seeds to feed us healthy. You know, we can't eat ferns or mosses. And we all know the name of UFO as Noah. Thank you.